Sleep deprivation and consequences. For many of us, sleep is a luxury that we all too frequently miss out on. Without adequate quantity and quality of sleep comes a cluster of consequences and health problems such as increased negative mood states such as irritability, anger, and depression, increased stress, increased impulsiveness, increased daytime sleepiness and feelings of fatigue, and even increased confusion. Sleep deprivation could also cause impaired concentration, impaired perception, impaired attention span, impaired creativity, impaired vigor, impaired problem-solving skills, impaired decision-making, and even impaired social skills. Sleep deprivation and accident risk. I'm sure you have all felt the consequences of inadequate sleep, but to help paint a larger picture of the negative effects of sleep deprivation, motor vehicle accidents related to fatigue, drowsy driving, and falling asleep at the wheel have been estimated to have an economic impact of $43 to $56 billion per year. Sleepiness-related motor vehicle crashes have a fatality rate and injury severity levels similar to alcohol-related crashes. Studies of shift workers, truck drivers, medical residents, and airplane pilots show an increased risk of crashes or near misses due to sleep deprivation. One study of simulated driving performance and impairments in lane-keeping ability after a night without sleep were equivalent to those observed at a blood alcohol content of 0.07%. Another study conducted on professional truck drivers found that deficits in performance accuracy and reaction time at 28 hours of sleep deprivation were equivalent to those found with a blood alcohol content of 0.1%, which is above the legal limit. So what can you do to avoid all this and experience better quality sleep? A simple answer to this is to improve your sleep hygiene. Sleep hygiene is defined as a variety of different practices necessary to have normal, quality nighttime sleep and full daytime alertness. While many studies suggest that 7 to 8 hours of sleep is the ideal average for humans, not all sleep is created equal. Here are some sleep hygiene tips to help improve the quality and quantity of sleep so you can feel more energetic and be ready to face your day. Tip number 1, napping. Who doesn't like napping? The key to a successful nap is the length at which you nap. If you do take a nap, take a power nap. Napping between 20 to 30 minutes is perfect, so when you wake up you do not feel groggy because you do not enter deep sleep stages, and therefore you do not fall into a deep sleep. Short naps are also important because long naps may affect your ability to fall asleep at night. Tip number 2, avoid stimulants such as alcohol, caffeine, and tobacco. Alcohol is well known to speed the onset of sleep, but it decreases sleep quality. Alcohol damages the second half of your sleep cycle as the body begins to metabolize the alcohol, which causes arousal. Caffeine is also known to disrupt the later stages of your sleep cycle, especially REM sleep, which is when dreams occur. Tobacco, which may feel relaxing, has nicotine, which may prevent the onset of sleep altogether. Tip number 3, screen time. Quit staring at your screens. The bright lights on your TVs, laptops, and cell phones trick your brain into thinking that it's daytime, which will disrupt your overall sleep cycle. Decrease screen time to 1 to 2 hours before going to bed. Also, decrease the external lights as well. The lights from your laptop, printer, or cable box can keep your brain awake at night. So put tape over the lights, wear a face mask, or just get them out of your room entirely. Tip number 4, exercise. Vigorous exercise is great for your health, but it should be done in the morning or late afternoon. Avoid exercising 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. This will allow your body temperature to return to normal, it will allow your heart rate to return to its resting rate, and it will allow your adrenaline levels to stabilize. Relaxing exercises such as yoga or stretching can be done before bed to help initiate a restful night's sleep. Tip number 5, eating. Food can be disrupted right before you go to sleep, so stay away from large meals close to bedtime. And remember, chocolate does have caffeine. On the other hand, you want to avoid going to bed hungry or thirsty. This could be prevented by eating balanced meals throughout the day to avoid bedtime hunger that could keep you awake at night. Tip number 6, ritual. Your body loves predictability. Wake up at the same hour every day. Yes, this also includes weekends. Establish a regular relaxing bedtime ritual. This means disengaging in stress and anxiety-provoking activities before bedtime. For example, stopping studying early enough to allow time to relax before bed. Try to wind down before going to bed. Examples of this is to try stretching, taking a walk to clear your mind, or by reading. It's important to not re-engage in your activities by going back on your cell phone. Instead, you can try to charge your cell phone away from your bed so it's out of reach. Tip number 7. Associate your bed with sleep only. Do not correlate other tasks with your bed, such as watching TV, listening to the radio, doing homework, eating, or reading. By doing so, your brain now associates these activities with your bed, which makes it harder for you to fall asleep at night. Tip number 8. Ensure adequate exposure to natural light. This is particularly important for older individuals who may not venture outside as frequently as children and adults. Adequate natural light exposure helps maintain a healthy sleep-wake cycle.